Thanks, Nyaundi. Moving on, bodies of 9 homeless Kenyans who live on the streets, including that of a 3-month-old baby, were laid to rest today at Langata Cemetery. Initially, preparations had been made for the burial of 15 bodies, but 6 will be buried next week after post-mortem examinations to establish the cause of their death were not completed in good time. Leaders of the street youth have appealed to the government to provide them with decent housing, as our reporter Haman Kamariki now reports.
Moments after 1 p.m., vehicles arrived at the Nairobi Funeral Home, formerly Nairobi City Mortuary in Nairobi, carrying coffins. The coffins were accompanied by street youth. A short while later, the coffins were taken into the mortuary and the bodies placed inside, one of them containing remains of a 3-month-old baby. The youth decried the harsh economic conditions, calling on the government to intervene by integrating them into the society.
Mbona mnaonaga watoto every day unapata mtoto amezaliwa kwa street? Mbona ishi? Mbona life ya street haishi? Ingekuwa governor shughuliki watu wa street na mnajali baba mtoto ako kwa street. Zile opportunities zinakuja za kwenda NYS mmepatiwa watu wa street. Amjawapea.
Watu wengi wanakufa na sisi tunaangalia. Hakuna watu kusaidia, tuna nini sasa lazima tujifaitie ndio tupate riziki yetu.
Their leaders said many of the deceased ended up on the streets after their homes were demolished in informal settlements. He called on government to put in place mechanisms to provide education for street children and support their families.
President anapeana nyota na anajenga housing. Sisi tunalala nje na pia sisi tuna nyota. Tukipatiwa empowerment na tupatiwe kitu to keep busy, hatutalala hiyo nje.
The burial of the street children was sponsored by Nairobi businesswoman Agnes Kagure.
Most of them, they die out of malnutrition because they sleep on an empty stomach. Others, because of sleeping in the streets, they develop pneumonia. And others, because of the criminal activities at night, they get attacked.
The bodies were loaded onto buses and transported to Langata Cemetery for burial. The 9 bodies arrived here at the Langata Cemetery a few minutes after 2 p.m, ready to be buried by the street children who were showing unity.
Naombea kila mmoja amekuja matanga haya Jehova.
Most of the children died as a result of suicide, assault, starvation, and illness linked to cold exposure. The burial of the 9 here in Langata Cemetery, awaiting 6 others next week, leaves more questions than answers. Who will rescue these children from the streets, and if the government is watching this? Haman Kamariki, KTN, Langata Cemetery, Nairobi.
Well, Haman Kamariki, that's indeed a rare show of